Anasazi. My name is Jason Jones, and today is Wednesday, February 15th, 2012, day 3.
And I'm Madison Rack. We're reporting to you live from the Anasazi Scorpion Studio. Today's birthdays are Daniel Draka, Benjamin Walton, and Mason Yates. Have a very happy birthday.
Madison, every time my parents turn on the TV news, I always hear about the presidential elections and the candidates that are running. Is it that time already?
Yes, it's that time again. President Barack Obama was elected in 2008, and there is a presidential election every 4 years. Therefore, it's time to elect either a new president or extend the current president for another term of 4 years.
It's hard to imagine that we've already had 44 presidents in the history of the United States over the last 224 years. The first president, which everybody knows, was George Washington. He was elected president in 1789 and served for 8 years.
In the 18th century, we only had 2 presidents. During the 19th century, we had 23 presidents. But in the 20th century, we only had 17 presidents. That must mean that we had a number of presidents in the 20th century that served more than one term.
Yes, there were 13 presidents that were elected to 2 full terms. Every president is elected to office by the Electoral College and not directed by the population. Every state is assigned electoral votes based on the number of senators and representatives that the state has in Congress. Therefore, the presidential candidate that wins over 50% of the electoral votes becomes the President of the United States.
That seems kind of complicated. Guess we will learn more about the way the government works as we get into middle school and high school. Obviously, it's a very important subject as we learn how our nation is run and operated by the national, state, and local governments.
Something to watch and see is if Arizona's history will repeat itself again to predict the winning presidential candidate. From 1912 to 2004, the results of Arizona's presidential votes have successfully predicted the winning president all but just 2 times. Therefore, you might be able to tell who will be the next president based upon our state's votes. Now let's turn it over to our nightly reader, Haley, from Mrs. Brenda's pre-K class.
Go ahead, Haley.
My name's Haley. It's from Miss Brenda's pre-K class.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Haley. That sounds like a great book. Now it's time to take a look and tell us about today's word. Good morning, Anasazi. Kitchen Wizard here. The science fact for today is, if you strike a standard, it's going to be as flat as measures 87 feet long. Today's for lunch we have oven roasted chicken and bagel ketchup. The sides of the day are celery sticks, fresh fruit, and veggies. That's all for today, everyone. Wah! Thanks, Kitty Wizard. Now let's turn it over to Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Bosback.
So good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, staff. We have a lot of guests here today, and we welcome them to Anasazi. A couple of things that I want to point out. I have 2 very special pieces of paper in frames today. And boys and girls, you don't know this, but at each of our staff meetings, we take a moment to recognize our star performers for their teaching to support out in many ways. So I have some that I'd like to present this morning, and then I'll be bringing them to the rooms of those individuals in a little while. The first one happens to be a person that teaches fourth grade. And in the fourth grade, we had something very special happen. I talked about it yesterday, and that was that we had a team of students go with Ms. Michael to a special event on Monday to their display in honor of Arizona and the Centennial. And they didn't get their second or third place. They got grand prize for their wonderful display. And it is shown in the office. It's really beautiful. But that never would have happened if Ms. Michaels had not taken it on beyond the Call of Duty. So here is a star performer certificate from Ms. Michaels, and we'll present that to her. Anyway, we're very, very pleased and proud of her. The next one is for a person that a lot of you probably don't know unless you work with Mrs. Sonnenschein. But in Mrs. Sonnenschein's room, which is our LRT room, there's a very, very special person that works with her, and her name is Miss Audrey Miller. And she's being recognized for being a star performer for all the great work she does in helping Mrs. Sonnenschein and also all of the students of the grade. We're very, very proud of her and thank her for her efforts. The next one is for a very special person that's standing next to you. But the office staff and a number of others have said that Mrs. Oshkosh's been working very, very hard lately to meet the needs of you students, you teachers, many parents, and the office and myself. So this star performance certificate is for Mrs. Oshkosh. You're welcome. We value all of the people that work here at school as well as all of those that volunteer here. And we care about everyone. In the spirit of our caring month, I want to remind all of you boys and girls that we're reaching out to our sister school down in Tempe. And that sister school is the reason that we're bringing change to school to make a change in the lives of some of those children. As I shared with the teachers this morning, some of the children that go to that school are truly homeless. Boys and girls, some of those children live in the backseat of the car. They don't have an apartment, they don't have a house, they don't have a home. And so the money that we're collecting is going to go to buy some gift cards so that school can buy those children some supplies that they need at school. And then after the spring break, we're going to do a special drive to collect those toiletries, those shampoos and bars of soap and those extra things that you get when you go to a hotel, the little jugs of stuff. We're going to collect those things and also new underwear and socks. And we're also going to donate back to the school there as well, because some of the children that go to school there have to come to school to take a bath or take a shower because they don't have a shower or bathtub to get cleaned up in. And those little pieces of toiletry and also some big socks and new underwear are a very, very, very special thing that we can do to help them out that we kind of take for granted. So right now we're collecting things to help that school with supplies for the children, and after break we'll have another drive with the student council to collect those other things. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Oshkosh and the teachers to come.
All right. Good morning, Marathon students. Just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you that displayed caring attitudes yesterday. It was amazing across the campus, all the things that you have done for each other, including your teachers and your students and for each other. And I want to say thank you to all of you who came and expressed their caring attitudes for me. So just wanted to pass that on. Also, I'm seeing across campus people being respectful, being safe, and be responsible. And I'm recognizing those people across campus. If you see someone else, tell them how you like to see them being respectful, safe, and responsible. It's contagious, and I know you can do it. That's all I have this morning. I'm going to send it back to the news crew. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Quizman, Mrs. Oshkosh. I'm Madison Wright.
And I'm Jason Jones.
The Anastasia News Crew hopes you are having a great week of school.
And today's day through.